Hi viewers, as the title suggests, today I'm answering the top 10 questions on DayZ Console. Let's get straight to it. Question 1. How many maps are there to play? On DayZ Console there are 2 maps to play, Shannara's and Livonia. Due to limited modding on console, there are no community maps, unlike PC, which has a huge range to choose from. Don't expect this to change in the future, although, looking on the brighter side, with the lead developer Sumrak being a senior map designer, it's only a matter of time until we get that third official map from the developers. Speaking of Sumrak, that leads nicely into question 2.
Question 2. Is Namausk on console?
No. As Sumrak states on his website, Namausk is a personal project of his, which is developed in his own free time. Due to it being classed as a modded map, it's not supported on console. With only 2 maps to play on if you're a PlayStation or Xbox player.
Please sir, can I have some more?
Namausk would be such a welcome addition to console. It's such a well-made map and offers you something completely different to Shannara's and Livonia. Unfortunately, it is unlikely we will get to see this on console.
Question 3. How does it run on next gen?
As someone who has played DayZ on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, the upgrade to the Series S and X as well as the PS5 is well worth it. I would not recommend this game to anyone with a last gen console.
It's shit!
The constant crashing, the not so nice graphics, rendering speed, the list goes on and on. Next gen, however, is a different story. Frames are great, graphics are great, rendering is great. I love this world! The difference is night and day, and I'd highly recommend DayZ on the PS5, Xbox Series S and X.
Question 4. Is there experimental?
Good news for Xbox owners here, and bad news for PlayStation, I'm afraid. Sony are not fans of unfinished content, so experimental is not available. Xbox, however, does have experimental. It's a separate download, so search DayZ Experimental in the Microsoft Store and download it from there. It's worth mentioning that on Xbox you can only play on Cherno map. Livonia is not available.
Question number 5. Can you use keyboard and mouse?
Yes, both PlayStation and Xbox support mouse and keyboard. However, you will have to go on a mouse and keyboard enabled server. There are a few unofficial and a lot more choice on community servers. DayZ on controller takes a lot of getting used to and needs improving. Once you have used your mouse and keyboard sorting your inventory out, you won't want to go back.
Question 6. Is there single player?
There is no single player on any platform of DayZ. If you're wanting to play alone, whether it be because you prefer PvE or you're just beginning to play DayZ and want to learn with no threat of other players, I highly suggest you go on an empty or low pop official server. Another way is by setting up your very own server from Nitrado. Here you select your region, how many slots you want and for how many days.
Question 7. Is there a difference between PlayStation and Xbox? And is it cross-platform?
The game is the same on both platforms, except as mentioned, Xbox has experimental, and on PlayStation, a player's ID will show up when you are close or hear someone speak. This is a mandatory requirement for PlayStation games, and it does take away from the immersion. As of now, there is no cross-platform between consoles. A year or so ago, this was mentioned by the developers themselves as to something they were looking at. Where they are with that is anybody's guess, and personally, I don't think we'll be seeing it anytime soon.
Question 8. What are the community servers like?
Having community servers on console is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's a huge mix of community servers on both systems. Servers that have loads more loot, to servers that lean towards vanilla. Deathmatch servers to have some fun on and polish up your aim. Or servers with factions. Even private servers just for you and your mates, if you got any. Another type of server is roleplay servers. These are on the up and I'll be giving them a try myself sometime in the coming weeks. As DayZ modding on console improves, we will continue to see an array of different servers for every type of DayZ player out there. 3 cheers for for community servers.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Question 9. What's the difference between console and PC? A decent PC will no doubt look better than next-gen consoles, but when it comes to official DayZ vanilla, there is no difference. When PC has an update, console will get that update at the same time. What PC has over console versions is the huge mod support. PC has this in abundance. Of course, PC players will say the game is far superior to console, which leads me to question 10. Question 10. Why do you play on console?
It's shit.
Everyone will have their own answer to this. My answer has a few reasons why, but the main one is I'm a console gamer and have been all my life. Yes, I'm aware PC DayZ is the best way to play DayZ, but it shouldn't be the only way to play DayZ. I've made some great gaming memories playing this game and made friends playing it too. There is no DayZ on console without PC, without a doubt. But with DayZ selling so well on Xbox and PlayStation, you have to wonder that the money that's made is going back into the game. That's partly a reason as to why DayZ has hired a decent amount of staff in the last 18 months. And a reason we are getting 5 solid updates a year, which includes the big summer update. The player base is increasing with every update and the game is bigger than it ever was. So let's all just love each other. We all have one thing in common. Our love for this game.
Console is shit.
Shut up, mum!